Good evening, guys. Warm welcome to all. So this is the market outlook session, and I will present the market outlook for 22nd April 2022. Fine. So let me first discuss about the data. Today was weekly expiry, and we will not talk about the futures and options data. We will just check what has happened in the cash segment, and we can see that FIs have sold 713.69 crores worth of Indian shares today, and DIs, domestic institutional investors, have bought 2823.43 crores worth of shares today. So today we are net buyers in cash segment if we check the institutional data. Fine. Now I'm going to give you some stocks for tomorrow that can do well and that can give you some good trades. After that, we will discuss what can happen in Nifty and Bank Nifty. So our first stock for the day is Oberoi Realty. Fine. We check stocks from two scanners. The first one is trading near 2-day high and the second one is trading near 2-day low. So basically, we don't have any stock from trading near 2-day low. We have stocks from trading near 2-day high. And that is because the markets have done really well. So most of the scripts have done well, and you have seen a lot of stocks that are coming in trading near 2-day high scanner. So the first stock is Oberoi Realty. Okay. Oberoi Realty has been consolidating in this range for the last 2 days. And I've just drawn one trend line here. As soon as we break out from this consolidation as well as this trend line, you can look for a buying opportunity in the stock. Your first target will be 1008 and your second target will be 1020. Fine. Our second stock for the day is IRCTC. Fine. Since the last 2 days, we are halting at 760 zones. Once we start to sustain above this zone, once we start to sustain above the last 2-day high, then we can easily see the targets of 775 plus. So you can keep IRCTC in watch list. Once it starts to sustain above this zone, we can look for a buying opportunity in the stock. Our third stock for the day is Strides Pharma. Okay. Once we break out from this zone, we can look for a buying opportunity in Strides. And our target can be, let us check from the daily charts what we can keep as the target. Okay, fine. So from the last 2 days, we are halting at around 343 zones. Okay, once we start to sustain above this 343, 344 zones, we can hit targets of up to 360 levels. So this can be a good trade. Please keep Strides Pharma in your watch list. Fourth stock is NTPC. Fine. So NTPC has been moving in this range for the last 2 days, and this is somewhere we are making highs from the last 2 days. So once we start to sustain above this zone, then we can easily see the targets of 166 and 167, which can give us easy 1:2 in intraday as well. So you can track NTPC for your intraday opportunities tomorrow. And whenever you are trading in intraday, please use 15 minutes and 5 minutes time frame in a confluence. Fine. So your entries will be taken when you get a good candle closing above this zone or a candle closing above this zone and its follow. Fine. Our fifth stock is Axis Bank. So once we start to sustain above this zone on Axis Bank, or once we break out this zone and follow up from this zone, then we can start buying Axis Bank. Our first target will be 816 levels. Let me show you the daily time frame. So 2 times we have paused near this level of 816. So this can be your target. And if we start to sustain or if we break 816 immediately on the charts, then you should trail your positions for a bigger target, because once if we break 816 on Axis Bank, massive expansion can take place in this stock. Now, 2 stocks have given us a 52-week breakout. First one is Coal India and the second one is Reliance Industries. Okay. So let me just show you the chart on a daily time frame. Fine. Coal India has given us a good breakout from its 52-week highs. Once it starts to sustain above today's day high, then we have more room, we have more space for buying the stock. So once we give a breakout of today's day high, we can start buying Coal India for intraday opportunities. Fine. Similarly, Reliance has also given us a 52-week breakout today. And since the last 3 days, Reliance has been leading the markets from the front. If you see, whenever we have broken previous day high, we have seen a massive expansion in Reliance. So if we break today's day high and start to sustain above this zone, we can again get a good momentum in Reliance tomorrow. So this stock can be on your radar. Fine. Once we break out from today's day high and give a follow-up and start to sustain above today's high resistance, then we have a lot of space to travel. So this can be another stock which we can keep in our watch list for intraday. So these are all the stocks that we have to discuss for tomorrow. First one is Oberoi, second is IRCTC, third one is Strides Pharma, fourth is NTPC, fifth is Axis Bank, sixth is Coal India, and seventh is Reliance Industries. So these 7 stocks should be a part of your watch list. And whenever you are taking entries, make it sure that you are using 15-minute and 5 minutes time frame in a confluence. Now, let me just give you a quick outlook for Nifty and Bank Nifty for tomorrow's trading session. So what happened this week? We opened at a massive gap down. Then we started to continue towards the downside. Fine. Since the last 2 days, we are seeing some good expansion on the markets. Yesterday, I discussed that कि अगर 2 candle consecutively strong closing दे देती है Nifty में, then it might again be a chance of reversal in trend. And just because this is happening from a really good support of 16,800 on the charts, we can expect that this can be a good reversal on the daily time frame of Nifty, and we might again see the swing highs in the near future. But if we have to go towards 18,100 levels, we have to sustain above this gap, because this week we opened at a gap down. And since that time, we have sustained below this gap down for the last 4 sessions. We have not filled this gap yet. And when we will fill this gap, then it can act as a resistance. So whenever we open at a gap down or a gap up, that gap act as your support or resistance. So now, right now we are going in the upwards direction. So definitely this can act as your resistance. I have already marked this level. ठीक है, अब इसको अगर आप 15 मिनट पे खोलोगे, so this is the level which can act as a resistance tomorrow. If we start to sustain above this level in any case, if we start to sustain above this level, then we can see this high, which is 17,660 levels. Fine. So this is a very important hurdle for the markets. If market starts to sustain above 17,470 or 17,480, massive expansion can happen in the markets. Otherwise, markets can take a good resistance here and start to continue the downtrend once again. Okay. Second thing is the US 30, that is Dow Jones Industrial Average. The American index is right now 0.4% up, doing well. US 100 is 25 points up, 0.18%. So it's again trading flat. SGX Nifty is trading 20-30 points down from the closing price of Nifty. Okay. तो कल के लिए if market opens flat, तो आपको 2 चीजें ध्यान में रखनी होगी. ये क्रूशियल लेवल, अगर इसके ऊपर मार्केट सस्टेन करता है, then we have to think for a buying opportunity. Otherwise, अपना first plan यही रहेगा, just because we are coming out of a downtrend and we are again moving towards this gap. So a gap can act as your resistance for tomorrow's intraday session, and it can definitely give you a good selling opportunity in the markets tomorrow. So for tomorrow, इस लेवल को आप मार्क करके रख सकते हो. इधर जो एक्शन होता है वो आपको एक अपॉर्चुनिटी देगा, बहुत हाई प्रोबेबिलिटी वाली. तो if it's a good selling opportunity, you have to participate in that opportunity. अगर यहाँ पे आपको आके ब्रेकआउट मिल जाता है, तो then that will be a good buying opportunity as well. तो इस लेवल का आपको ध्यान रखना है. Fine. The other index is Nifty Bank. अब if we see Nifty Bank charts on the daily time frame, तो today we are making first green candle. ठीक है, after the four down trending days, 4 दिन से red candle बन रही थी, आज we are making a green candle on the charts. The difference between Nifty Bank and Nifty is that कि यहाँ पे अपन ने काफी बार green candles भी बनाई थी, but on the charts of Nifty we haven't made any consecutive green candles. आज लास्ट के 2 सेशंस में सिर्फ consecutive green candles आई है और मार्केट ने strong closing दिखाई है. तो लास्ट 2 सेशंस से निफ्टी हैज बीन रियली स्ट्रॉन्ग. और अगर आप बैंक निफ्टी को देखोगे तो बैंक निफ्टी बना रहा था कंसेक्यूटिवली ग्रीन कैंडल्स एंड उसके बाद जब डाउन ट्रेंड हुआ तो उसने कंसेक्यूटिव रेड कैंडल्स भी बनाए चार्ट्स पे. नाउ इफ वी टॉक अबाउट बैंक निफ्टी, तो बैंक निफ्टी में यहां से मेजर फॉल हुई थी लास्ट ट्रेडिंग सेशन में. दिस लेवल इज अ वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट लेवल ऑन द चार्ट्स ऑफ बैंक निफ्टी बिकॉज यहां से मेजर फॉल हुई थी बैंक निफ्टी में ऑफ ऑलमोस्ट लेट अस सी 37,123 and the low is 35,926. So 1,200 points fall happened from this key level. Once again, when we are going up and we will test this zone for the first time, ऊपर जाते वक्त जब ये जोन वापस से टेस्ट होगा फर्स्ट टाइम के लिए, देन डेफिनेटली यहाँ पे आपको एक सेलिंग अपॉर्चुनिटी मिलेगी बैंक निफ्टी में. तो यू हैव टू मार्क दिस लेवल ऑन द चार्ट. अगर यहाँ पे आपको एक सेलिंग अपॉर्चुनिटी दिखती है निफ्टी बैंक में, देन यू कैन ट्रेड टुवर्ड्स द short direction. Fine. Another thing that we have to watch out for is कि अगर बैंक निफ्टी इस जोन पे आता है और एट द सेम टाइम निफ्टी भी इस जोन पे होती है और आपको दोनों एक ही टाइम पे, बोथ द इंडाइसेस एक ही टाइम पे आपको सेलिंग अपॉर्चुनिटी दिखा रहा है, देन इट विल बी अ हाई प्रोबेबिलिटी ट्रेड. ठीक है, इफ बोथ द इंडाइसेस आर कंफर्मिंग ईच अदर, अगर आपको निफ्टी भी यहाँ पे सेलिंग अपॉर्चुनिटी दिखा रहा है, आपको बैंक निफ्टी भी इसी जोन से सेलिंग अपॉर्चुनिटी दिखा रहा है, then definitely this will be a good selling opportunity in the markets tomorrow. तो ये आपको 2 क्रूशियल लेवल मार्क करके रखने हैं, यहाँ पे आपको अपॉर्चुनिटी मिल सकती है हाई प्रोबेबिलिटी. अगर मार्केट इसके ऊपर सस्टेन कर जाता है, then also I will not be interested in buying the markets because just थोड़ा सा ऊपर एक बहुत अच्छा सप्लाई जोन आ जाता है, तो यहाँ पे बैंक निफ्टी में लॉन्ग करते वक्त मुझे उतना अच्छा रिस्क रिवॉर्ड नहीं मिल रहा है. तो टुमारो माय प्लान फॉर बैंक निफ्टी इज आई विल नॉट पार्टिसिपेट इन द लॉन्ग डायरेक्शन. मतलब बाइंग साइड पे कोई पार्टिसिपेशन नहीं आएगा मेरी तरफ से, बिकॉज अगर इस जोन को अप्रोच कर भी जाते हैं तो आपको मे बी सेलिंग अपॉर्चुनिटी मिल सकती है. बट अगर इस मार्केट ने इस जोन को ब्रेकआउट दे दिया तो जो सबसे पास वाला हर्डल आ रहा है, जो सप्लाई जोन आ रहा है नियरेस्ट, उसमें मार्केट आपको 1:2 नहीं देगा. तो मे बी ये गैप फिल भी हो जाए मार्केट में, बट आई विल नॉट लाइक टू पार्टिसिपेट इन बैंक निफ्टी टुमारो. अगर निफ्टी में कोई अपॉर्चुनिटी दिखती है तो पर्सनली आई वुड लाइक टू टारगेट निफ्टी फॉर ट्रेड्स टुमारो. तो ये 7 स्टॉक्स एंड दीज 2 इंपॉर्टेंट हर्डल्स हैव टू बी मार्क्ड ऑन योर चार्ट्स एंड इसके हिसाब से आपको कल ट्रेड करना है. सो दिस वाज अबाउट टुडेज मार्केट आउटलुक. थैंक यू गाइस.